made it to Split. We're taking a €6 shuttle bus to the city center of Split, and then we're gonna just walk the rest of the way to our Airbnb. So we are now at Mistral Beach Club. They've got music, they've got day beds. It seems to be a really popping place. The day beds on the Pebble Beach are €35, and then I think on the deck they are 40, but the ones on the deck look way nicer. I think it's probably worth the €5 extra. I think towels are an extra €10 charge, which we obviously forgot towels, so we're gonna have to pay that once somebody comes around to collect from us, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect first day in Croatia, just like relaxing after all the traveling we did yesterday. We just went and bought some towels in the local market and then also some breakfast. Look at this little donut. It supposedly has apricot filling. And now we're at this public beach. It's looking like more of a local spot, but there are also a lot of backpackers. It's about, what time is it now? 9 a.m. So we've already gotten started with our day. And today we found a sandy beach instead of a pebble beach, so that our feet won't be in as much pain. There's also construction going on around us. It is giving New York. So we just got cevapi. It's like this minced meat that is famous in Croatia, and we also got fries with it. We are now starting our tour of Diocletian's palace, just like walking around the old town of Split. And first stop is the cellar area.
The surface area of the cellars is about 1/8 of the entire palace. Oh, Diocletian tortured Christians here. A popular belief has it that they were the dungeons where they held those Christians, but that's unlikely. Excavated 70 years ago. The eastern part collapsed, but it has since also been excavated.
Yeah, so this tour is actually sponsored by Wikipedia. We are now at the bell tower. We just saw the Temple of Jupiter. It was like €13 for a ticket to see everything. 15, it would have been 15 if the crypt had been open, but it's closed right now, so saved money on that one, I guess. But yeah, we have to go up 180 stairs to see the top of this bell tower. Okay, just hit my head. These are such steep stairs, Jesus. We made it to the top of the bell tower. We are now at Klis, I don't know how you say it, Fortress, which is the filming site of Marine in Game of Thrones. We are big Game of Thrones enthusiasts here, in case you can't already tell. We found this super ancient relic, just kind of like hidden among the brush. We may be the first anthropologists to discover this, but yeah, it's a relic of Asia's people. Go Boston, I guess. I'm honestly really surprised because there haven't been that many people here since we've been here. I would have thought, especially because it was a Game of Thrones filming location, that there would be more tourists here, especially because today is a Saturday, so prime tourism day. We also are unsure if we are able to enter the interior of the fortress or if this is just kind of like explore outside the walls kind of situation. Haven't seen any information on that, but the views have been gorgeous regardless. We made it to the third entrance, which I think is the last and final entrance. So maybe there is an inside the fortress that we'll be able to see. We are now on the 8 a.m. ferry from Split to Hvar. It's not too crowded, but we're definitely really hungry and excited to get breakfast when we get there. We made it to Hvar! We got here a little too early to fully check into our Airbnb, but thankfully our host let us drop our stuff off. We did, however, have to come up an ungodly amount of stairs to get here. Like, let's take a look at this. You can see how high we are up, and we're trekking up stairs for days with our carry-on luggage and suitcases. Exhausting experience.
It was just straight up. There was no zigzagging. There were no switchbacks.
Just a straight uphill climb. But look at these views though. Kind of worth it, not gonna lie. We are on our way to a beach club now. I think hula is what it's called. And then later we are going on a boat. It's a boat tour of the, how do you say it? Palenque Islands? Pakleni?
Paklinski. There's two different names for it.
The Pakleni Islands. We are now at Hula Hula Beach Club, and I'm so happy right now because there are these inflatable slides and bounce house type things in the middle of the water that you can just swim out to, so I'm so excited to play on those. We also brought our goggles, so catch us out there with our nerdy little goggles. It's also early, so I think like the crowds haven't showed up yet. It's definitely giving more family vibes now, but I can see it kind of becoming more crowded as the day goes on and it turning into kind of like party vibe, but we'll see. I have an unfortunate update. Not only were the bounce houses not free, it is slightly overcast now and a few raindrops just fell on me. I think it'll clear up pretty soon because I see blue skies ahead, but still tragic. We just left the beach club and are now walking back to the marina to board our sailboat for our sailing excursion today. There's just this beautiful walking path around the coast. It's quite gorgeous. So if we had more time, it would be nice to just have a casual stroll, scenic meander. However, we do need to go buy snacks and get on the sailboat. We are now on a sailboat on our sailing excursion, and the boat is really rocky. Probably won't do too much filming while we're navigating just because I don't want my camera to fall in the water. So excited. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Seas are not too choppy, so I brought the camera out. I just love a sailboat. It's such good vibes. It's the perfect way to explore different islands or places. We just got back from our boat excursion, and the view from our room in this Airbnb is absolutely spectacular. Like, take a look at this. Just unlock this hatch here, and look at that. Absolutely insane. We are getting dinner in the old town of Hvar. And Aishna found this place called Konaba Bunar, and it looked really good. Like, they have a lot of local dishes, and we ordered a local wine. We're sitting kind of, I don't know how to describe where we're sitting. Does anybody else have any words to describe this?
A courtyard.
Lofted
A
patio.
courtyard.
A lofted patio, that's good. It's day 2 on Hvar and we are about to start our bike tour. We have these e-bikes. I think we're riding over 40 kilometers today, so I'm a little nervous. It's nice that they're electric. There are no bike trails, so we're just going to be kind of riding our bikes on the road with all the cars. The guy at the shop said that they weren't very busy streets, but that during some parts it might be a little busy, so that's the part I'm the most worried about. It's definitely going to be a lot of hills. Again, glad that they are electric bikes. The views are probably going to be spectacular, so that's something to look forward to. We're almost at the top of the mountain and the view already looks spectacular, but we also found the lavender fields. Unfortunately, they aren't super in bloom right now. They're looking kind of dried out, but a month ago it would have been like really bright purple and I'm sure spectacular. We made it to the highest point of the island. Honestly, even with an e-bike, it was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. The chain fell off of my bike when we first were getting started, so it's definitely been an adventure. But we also stumbled upon some horses just randomly walking across the road, and one of them came up to me and we were just hanging out. Hey, buddy. It just walked right up to me.
I saw that. That was crazy.
Oh my god.
Smile.
But yeah, just check out this view. Hey guys, so unfortunate update, I completely wiped out on my bike. This is why you wear helmets, because if I didn't have a helmet on, I would probably be dead. Like literally would have died.
So dead.
Like actually so dead. And half of my face would be missing, so that's like even worse.
And we would be fucking scarred for life.
Yeah, this took a really dark route. I'm icing my knee because it's just absolutely destroyed.
That's probably touching the walnuts.
But the bike ride was really, really pretty, and we did make it to the winery. This is our first wine. The name of it means fresh. These are all natural wines made from ingredients on the island, which is amazing. This is the only white wine they make at this vineyard. Lockman Family Vineyard. We're on to our second wine, which is an orange wine. They told us they macerate the wine in these clay pots, and then they continue to age it later. But yeah, it's delicious. We made it to the red. This might be my favorite wine so far, and it has nothing at all to do with the fact that I'm tipsy. Cheers! We made it back to the old town of Hvar, and now we're climbing up to the fortress since we have a little bit of unexpected extra time on our hands. We ended up having to call the bike shop and they sent a transfer to come pick us up. But that freed up the rest of our afternoon, so we're gonna get to explore the fortress.
Spiral thing is the universal time for a body.
No idea.
We made it to the palace entrance, but we still have so far to climb. I swear to God, if I don't have the perkiest ass by the end of this trip, we are saying goodbye to Hvar. The ferry just pulled away from the port, and we are now on our way to Dubrovnik.